them, you fight all of them. Hey.
What's cracking, G? It's your boy Cooper. You already know my channel about love, life, and loyalty. And I got a little information piece, a little informative piece for y'all today. So I hope y'all enjoy it. Like, comment, subscribe.
They ain't let the GDs through the door, but they let Broner in. Damn, they got them GDs out there, boy.
Nigga, I'm finna go spend 100,000 on nothing, nigga.
Turning to breaking news from overnight on Chicago's north side. Chicago police say 2 people were shot and killed and a third person was hurt. This happened early this morning near Broadway and Rosemont. It's still unknown what led up to that shooting. So far, no one is in custody.
All right, y'all. So what we here doing today is reviewing J-Man giving his response to all the BS people putting out on the internet, aka Truth Teller, putting out there about, oh, 63rd is the reason Munna Duke and Oblock Younggin got deleted or whatever last night, blah blah blah. When really they weren't even nowhere near that part of town. They said, yeah, it was 6300 block, but just because it's the 6300 block doesn't mean it's on the south side. See, people they want to make the stories sound like what they need to sound like to, you know, get their money up on YouTube, which I understand that because, you know, I get paid for YouTube as well, so I understand how the game go. But these are people live you playing with. Putting that type of rep on the people over 63rd, the people that y'all don't know, you know what I'm saying? The people that y'all don't know that live over there every day, that's not rapping, that's not blowing up on the internet, they gotta still walk them streets, they gotta still take the bus, gotta go to work. Y'all putting a, well, not y'all, Truth Teller putting a target on these people back over in that block because he claiming, oh, this is for FBG and blah blah blah, and they the ones that did that. It was STL that did that. Man, look, I left the city a while ago, maybe like 2-3 years ago, but all my family's still there. So I was able to make calls down there and ask, hey, woo, you know what I'm saying? People told me what happened. And this ain't got nothing to do with STL, EBT, you know, some Gyro City, none of that. This was something else. And where it took place at was over in Edgewater, aka Uptown, which Uptown is counted by PBG Hood. And PBG is Pooh Bear Gang. That's Lil Pappy RPM. That's his territory, and it's up north. So that's not in STL territory. And I just wanted to sit here and let J-Man explain to y'all and debunk this BS that Truth Teller put out there. And I'm gonna come back with my commentary, you know, get my insight on it. But let's check it out.
Do y'all homework on up north, and that's not on 63rd. So the whole thing is, bro, let's break this shit down. It's merch. My ears to the streets right now, bro. Ain't no, like, it's a lot of, it be a lot of trolling going on, bro. But y'all can't put that shit on 63rd. It hit different. Let's start there on y'all can't put that shit on 63rd. So let's stop all the rumors on phone. That's an update. That ain't got nothing to do with 63rd. That's some Chicago shit, bro. That's some Chicago shit, bro. That's what we gonna say. That's some Chicago shit that happened, bro.
I want to chime in and say, so when he said that's some Chicago-ish, he basically getting that, like, basically, man, sometimes, not sometimes, this is like very common out in the city. It's common in any, you know, city where you got it cracking off at, but I'm just saying, I'm speaking for what I know back home. It's super common for, if you're not on your P's and Q's, you're not on your 10, you're not on your 6. Sometimes, you know, or majority of the time, you'll fall prey to the streets. So they went out, Oblock Younggin and Munna Duke, and then Munna Duke cousin, I think it was, or one of his close homies, he was with them too. He got hit as well, but they said he's listed as like not in critical condition. I have to re-look at it, but anyway, they was out having fun, you know what I'm saying? They got a lot of hood fame, especially Munna Duke. He got a bunch of hood fame. So, you know, he out there in the blocks, he chilling, he going to little clubs, going to little bars. People know him now, probably getting a little free drinks, throwing money around in the club. You know what I'm saying? Just feeling himself. And when you out there feeling yourself, which I know we all been there before, for the most part, you out there just feeling yourself, you too loose, you know what I'm saying? Just out there chilling. And then something happened, and then you realize, especially if you make it out that situation, the reason why this happened is because I wasn't on my 6, I wasn't on my P's and Q's, I wasn't on my 10. And that's what this was. And that's just some Chicago-ish from where we coming from, because that happened to so many people. So many people done fallen because of just being too lax. You know, especially when it's like, man, come on now, it's a weekend night. You out, y'all, you know, getting towed up, and then you riding around the city, going over to these blocks, going to these clubs where people know you. So if it's somebody that don't like you and they see you and you chilling, how hard is it to pick up a phone, shoot a text, hey, woo such and such, he right here. All right, keep your eye on him until we get there. That's easy. That's a cakewalk. But we're gonna get back to the content.
It's an unfortunate situation, bro. And the whole thing is, bro, a bar owner letting people in the bar with masks on Fulham Grade. Where's the security at? Like, when it comes to security, bro, when it comes to the bars, bro, let's break this shit down. Why is somebody in the bar with a mask on Fulham Grade? Y'all letting people in bars with shiesties on, bro? That shit don't even make sense on Fulham Grade. So y'all telling me the camera got a masked man walking inside the bar looking, people walking in the bar looking. But that's why I say it was some Chicago shit.
The saddest thing about this whole thing is, well, I'm just gonna say one of the saddest things, because the biggest sad thing about it, you know, 2 guys lost their lives and they have kids, and now it's gonna further, you know, the statistics and, you know, that storyline, that same storyline that comes around and goes around, where you got, you know, kids that could have been well off. Now they might end up being in the same cycle as their parents because their fathers got taken out of here due to, you know, street stuff, you know what I'm saying, street politics, and street, you know what I'm saying, code of conduct. So now their kids gonna jump in and sign up for the street politics and street conduct. And, you know, 9 times out of 10, the way it is back home, the way it is in any street culture, in any hood, they gonna end up the same way. Whether it's gonna be here, there, or across the street, a couple blocks away. They're just, you know, it just happens. I got a lot of family members I lost to it, got a lot of friends I lost to it, and that was one of the reasons I got out of there. But what I was gonna chime in on was gonna say, a lot of people have been talking back home saying this Front Street got down on them. So this ain't got nothing to do with STL Jarrow City. This is, from what I'm understanding, this is Front Street's work. And just to get our insight of some well-known names from Front Street, we got Fredo Santana, Blood Money, Chief Keef as well, associated with Front Street. You know what I'm saying? I was just giving y'all them little names real quick. You'd be like, all right, here. So y'all can think, okay, this is Front Street. You know what I'm saying? And Oblock is their own little thing. You know what I'm saying? You got Vaughn, you got Dirk was messing with Front Street. I mean, not Front Street, messing with Oblock. Keef was messing with Oblock, but he well rooted with Front Street. You know what I mean? They got Moowop over there. They got Edogg over there, Oblock. They got it's another one. I forget his name. There's so many people in Oblock that started making music and trying to, you know, get on. But anyway, they've been beefing for a little while, for some years. You know what I mean? And it's been a tit for tat thing with them. So that's basically BD on BD. Yes, that happens. You got BD on BD, GD on GD, Vice Lord on Vice Lord, Stone on Stone. You know what I'm saying? Cobra on Cobra, King on King, Disciple on Disciple. Well, Latin folks against Latin folks. This stuff happens, man. Like this world is truly real. It's not a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like this stuff really goes on. It's not just the normal rivals versus each other. No, you got internal beefs. Like everywhere else. You know, we got internal beefs in our country. So why would it be different with street politics? But anyway, a lot of people claiming this is Front Street, but you still about to have so many people that's about to amp it up on the internet that I already know. Oh, I'm not wishing it on them. I hope it doesn't happen, but come on, I already know. The internet's gonna push Oblock to retaliate. Oblock is gonna probably retaliate on Front Street, but they're gonna retaliate on 63rd too. Just to do it. Just to, like, you know what I'm saying, get the, you know, the internet talking about them, get academics talking about them, get No Jumper talking about them, get Spider Lope, you know what I'm saying, talking about them, get Poetic Flacco talking about them. You know what I'm saying, getting all these type of people to talk about it. So they might go over there and shoot up, you know what I'm saying, STL, because STL is only a few blocks away. If you're not from Chicago, you don't know this, but STL is literally blocks down the street from Oblock. Like, they're all right by each other. You know what I'm saying? Front Street is over there too. So they're gonna make their routes. They're gonna make their rounds. You know what I'm saying? Set the city on fire like they always do. And then we're gonna be back having a hot summer like we always do.
Get whooped for this, because if you just paying attention, bro, like, it's a call that was made, bro. It's a call. You could just look at this and know it was a call made. How y'all know right when fool them belling out the bar? How y'all know? How y'all know, bro? And then I just seen the video. Y'all know I can't repost the video. It's a video. Man, it's crazy. Like, let's go back to the and it's just crazy, just like, cause I seen somebody when they seen the 6347 address, they say karma or coincidence.
Let me stop it right there, man. Hey, y'all know, but those of y'all that's used to my channel, I always respond. So just tell me what y'all feel in the comments. Tell me what you think, what you like, what you dislike. If you had any questions about content creating, because I'm willing to pass the game. You know, what's the point of knowledge if you can't pass it? You know what I mean? Also, if there's anything y'all want me to talk about, y'all can post in the comments. I'll do the research. If it seems like something to talk about, I'll talk about it. 9 times out of 10, if it got enough, you know what I'm saying, enough meat in there, you know, they say meat and potatoes. So you got the nice meat and potatoes in there that I can, you know what I'm saying, dissect and feed it back out to the nation. I will. But I'm just gonna say, man, hey, RP to Munna RP to Oblock Younggin. Shoot, man, I feel bad for his kids, man. I hope that, you know, with him being an artist, that maybe he had like a life insurance policy that can, you know, get him buried properly and take care of his kids. And, you know, I'm hoping that he did right by his family himself before this, you know, this tragedy that happened. So I'm praying for them for that, and I'm praying speedy recovery for his cousin. And I've been through this plenty of times. You know, that emptiness doesn't go away. So I just hope that, you know, God keep them in his, you know, his warm embrace and keep a hedge of protection around them, and they make it through this dark time. But hey, man, it's your boy Cooper, my channel about love, life, and loyalty. And so my homie said, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. I'll catch y'all on the next one.
Who the fuck is this?
My end, kill a nigga playing both sides.